Good day, sir. Good day, ma. My name is Yola Yomide. I'm a representative of the Rock Private School, and with me here I have Adeju Tosabo, Ogumbo Bemisola, and Akindele Desi. Today I'm going to be talking about the risk AI poses on the developing world order. The world order doesn't mean the way it used to 20 years ago. And by that I mean 20 years ago, we were ruled and governed by soldiers, natural resources, and so on and so forth. But in this generation, this season, this year, it is being rewritten by algorithms, data, and AI. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying AI is bad or evil. I'm just saying it has its benefits and its risks. And today I'm going to be talking about those risks. First, let's look at economic and job displacement. AI can automate jobs faster than any other jobs can be created or any tasks can be created again. How? For example, let's take farm work as an example. On the farm, the job that takes human beings days to finish, give it to machines, within hours, it is done. And because of that, the employees do not need any workers on the farm. They do not need any workers. Like that, it actually deprives the economic growth. How? Because when you don't need workers in the countries, how are they going to feed themselves? How would they feed their family? Makes it actually decrease in economic growth. So, let's take a look at data exploitation. What do I mean by this? AI needs data. It needs to be fed data. And developing countries have this at large. I mean, our faces, our voices, our characters. Developed countries know this. So they come to developing countries to ask for their data, the profits, the brand, the name, the gains. It sits in the developed countries, while developing countries suffer. They give developed countries data and buy it at large. They get the goods, the AI, they get it with money, expensive money. They buy it. The profit and the gain is sitting there while they actually collect the data from here. And the data is actually the main source of the AI. This is not collaboration or partnership at all. This is exploitation in modern way. 3. Let's take a look at misinformation and propaganda. What do I mean by this? We see different form of videos online, pictures online of people that are not actually them. They use their faces, they use their voices, they use their body shape, the clothes, everything. It looks the same, but it is not the person. In an underdeveloped country or a developing country that have no idea about it, they have no idea about the AI trending, they are going to mislead that information. They will think, okay, it is the person. It can cause a huge loss for the person in the sense that their status, their positions in the state or country, their reputation will be tarnished, their image will be ruined. It causes huge loss for the country that are still developing or underdeveloped. Thank you. Moreover, we have country inequality. What do I mean by this? The developed countries have the AI, they are in possession of the AI since they are the creator, they are the maker. Because of this, the developing countries have to depend on them somehow, in the sense that they become rich, the developed countries become rich, leaving them far ahead of the developing countries. And because they are depending on the developed country, they are far behind, which means the inequality is large. Also, we also have depending on foreign technologies. By this I mean the developing countries have to depend on the developed countries for their technologies, for their help to run things in their country, or help them to distribute stuffs in their country, because the developed countries are in charge, are in possession of the AI. Don't get me wrong, I do not mean AI is bad. I do not mean it is worse. I am just saying, as every tools in history, they have their benefits and their risks. Some of these risks I have mentioned, like the misinformation and propaganda, the inequalities between countries, the depending on foreign technologies, and so on and so forth. But this can also be controlled, in the sense that it depends on the countries that are holding it. The government can assert this and make sure there are no issues with the technologies, with the advanced, the artificial intelligence. They can assert it to the sense that they would use it to their own benefit, not to risk what I have just mentioned. Thank you.